There's so many lawsuits these days. I don't get it. Every time the government tries to do something, someone's always suing them. I mean, you're a lawyer, don't you think this is getting a bit out of hand?
We've been friends a long time, Pete, and we've argued about a lot of political stuff. But this is different.
The only thing that seems different is that you're opposed to everything.
I don't want this to wreck our friendship, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. My family had to leave Germany right before World War II broke out, even though my family had lived there for 200 years. And the reason was that when the fascists took control of the government, they also took control of the courts. And my dad realized, as a member of a minority, there was no protection from the government anymore. It was leave or die.
There's no way it can get that bad here.
I wish you were right, Pete, but I think you're wrong. You know, it really did happen here once. In the Deep South after the Civil War, there were vigilante gangs that went around enforcing the Jim Crow laws with violence. Minorities were powerless until the Civil Rights Acts were passed in the 1960s. But there's people back in DC now that want to ignore the Bill of Rights. They want to repeal the civil rights laws. They want to impose their beliefs on everyone else. They want to use the military against Americans. They want to ignore the rule of law.
Never thought about it that way.
You know, if you think about it, in Germany and Italy, it happened there before World War II. And after World War II, it happened in Argentina and Chile and the Philippines. And what's starting to happen here right now with some U.S. citizens and immigrants, it can happen here. All those lawsuits, they're really the key, because as long as the courts can issue rulings and they're followed, well, then we've got protection from the government. But if the courts are afraid to issue controversial rulings, but if there's no rule of law, what happened anywhere else can happen here.